Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. With the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff. A group that has a lot to prove here today. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year 2023.
And run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The back's got it. Jukes to get free. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Tight end goes in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The penalty backs him up 1st and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, wanting it right up the gut. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Makes a start over the next drive. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this? They'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The punt team making their way on the field. He'll field it close to the 50. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback still with the football.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Gives it to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Hold it. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's good for a 1st down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. It's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's It's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Second down now after the sack. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Got him. He's sacked.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Oh, and another incompletion. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking tackles.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It is incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On first down, it's play action. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And he'll drop back here on third down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's a draw to the back, and the defense smothers him for no gain. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Trying to find room. It's Johnson.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, a reverse. Gets into space at the 50. Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And they'll give it to the back. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Personal foul. Defense. Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Catch made on the sidelines is enough to move the sticks. First down and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense calls time to stop the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. One more play before they head to the locker room. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And, you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Eludes a tackle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Now it's second down here. Handoff in a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do,
You better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. He stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set it down to the offense, 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they get him down after the completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? That is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Play action here on 1st down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Now the try for 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he doesn't get there. The try fails. They don't go up by 7. Still a 5-point game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Rifles this football to the left. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll tackle him at the 27. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a quick grab. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. 2nd down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Jukes to get past a man. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's brought down there. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They will claim the 2nd half lead. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the handoff. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Now here comes the bunch formation. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. The pocket breaking down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
The sack sets up second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. And tackled there by the defense. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on the fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt. 51 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Ball handed off. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
To me, anytime you see a one-on-one opportunity, you feel you can take advantage of it, you go after that matchup. This is a great play here by the quarterback and receiver.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the defense brings him down. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So it's second down and long here from the 13. On the defense, appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Encroachment. Defense.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Grab made by the tight end. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Jump ball's caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. They'll call for the fair catch here. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Hands off to the left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Watch the spin move. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense really clicking here. Quick throw, the catch is made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to field it. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pressure is... And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside and give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Throws a stiff arm. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to take off here. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He stopped, but he gets a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tie.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. In Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.